let's see how that's going to work now. Go to front view. We'll get rid of all those pipes. And plan view, and I'm on floor level 1. I'm going to have to kind of try it and see what happens. Okay, this is depth below current floor level. So if you were, I'm not sure if it'll take a negative number or not, or we may have to go, let's see what happened. Yeah, it did. You would use a negative number if you're going to do it that way.
Okay, so let me write that.
Or you could do it this way. Let's go ahead and get rid of that, and let's go back to plan. You could, before you draw that pipe, you could jump to the next floor level and express it in distance from the second floor level.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Then it would be a positive number, so we bring it in. Let's say we're going to be 12 inches below the second floor level. Then we type in 12 and OK, and we go to front view, and there we are.
Then just come down and drop down the wall, and okay.
Yep, and your floor system is going to be a little bit higher. You can edit that pipe anytime. Just highlight it and click the arrow keys, or the arrow button, rather.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me get rid of those water pipes. And plan. Let's try this again. 12 inches below that floor level, front. And let's see. Okay. Well, I'll have to work on that. For some reason, it's not letting me edit, but in any case, I'll get that figured out. So we'll just express it in, we'll be a little more accurate and say 8 inches below the floor, and go to front view, and then there it is. And you can extend it over. Now, to connect that to the fixtures below, you would have to be in a level where that pipe is going to appear. In other words, you may have to go to the second floor level in order to see that particular pipe, but that's not a problem, because you can add to that pipe, and you can pick up fixtures below even though they're not in focus. In other words, I might want to connect a ½ inch to this lavatory down below. I just click on the grayed out lavatory, bring it over to that branch, and it's going to drop my pipes down. And let's see, I'm going to have a water heater down here somewhere. I'll just stick a water heater right there.
Okay.
Let's see what kind of heater I've got going on there. Oh, I got to be in DWV, that's right. Gallon, okay. Okay, there it is. And just place it where I want it. And I can connect to the heater as well. Got to go back to water. And we'll just bring that over. And I can connect to my heater. And it's going to add some pipes there for me. It added my riser down to the water heater, and it also brought a hot pipe up and left a stub out for me to carry wherever I want to use it. I'll just highlight it and drag it out here, and then I can connect a hot pipe to the other side of the lavatory, and same with the rest of the lavatories. I might want to bring a branch over first. And then I can connect my cold as well. I might bring a branch over here, and then might want to upgrade that to about a 3/4. And then I'll put a ½ inch going to this lav, and a ½ inch going to that toilet, and a ½ inch going to the washer, and then We can put a 3/4 hot water branch, and we'll connect the washer with a 1/2 inch. And let's take a look at what we got in the 3D model. Okay.
Now, the amount of time that takes, is that based on your computer speed?
Yeah, your computer speed will have an effect on it. Also, the resolution of the graphics files that you import.
Okay.
If it's a high resolution graphics file, it'll take a little bit longer. But I got a lot going on with this computer now with GoToMeeting running, and
right.
And it's trying to build this 3D, so it normally wouldn't take quite this long.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, these graphics files take a little bit of time. Okay, there we go. And so this is what you would have.
Okay, nice. All right.
Of course, obviously, we don't have any connections to that lavatory yet. But we use this a lot in doing estimates and also ordering materials. You can get a bill of materials based on the different phases of construction. If you're working below a concrete slab, it's only going to order the fittings and pipe that are below the level 0.
Okay.
If you're doing a what we call a top out or a rough in on top of the slab, from the slab up, it's going to order piping and materials above that level. And then for the rough in part where you have a crawl space, that would be all the materials and piping.
Okay.
I'll give you a quick peek at that. And then this list can be emailed or faxed to your supplier.
Okay, great. What kind of file is that? Is that a Excel file or?
You can export this to Excel. You can create a PDF.
Okay, yeah, that would, okay. That one, the CSV would work for my bidding software. Okay.
Mm-hmm. XML, HTML.
Gotcha.
Any of those. Or you can email it. And let's see here. And this list includes the fittings and pipe that we looked at in the drawing. And of course, the pipe material and the fitting material is dependent upon what you have set for your under settings, and I'll show you that. Settings. Let's see, that's not it. You'll have different settings for each customer, and this customer being the sample customer, I'll show you the material selections for this customer. Okay, this customer is using PVC DW for the DWV. You can switch to cast iron, ductile iron, or there's an additional blank setting for whatever piping you want to use. Water distribution can be scheduled for you. CPVC, PVC, black iron, PEX, stainless steel, galvanized, or L hard copper, and all that's customizable. And also, for additional items, you can set up assemblies to be ordered based on the fixture, based on the entire project, or based on the number of feet of DWV pipe, whether it's horizontal or vertical, and based on the number of feet of water pipe, horizontal or vertical. And the way you read this is, the way you would read this particular setting right now is for every Lav 4, which is a 48-inch lavatory, I want to automatically order, when I order for the slab phase, I want to order these fittings. If I click on top out, the way you would read this is for every Lav 4, or the top out or rough end phase, I want to order these fittings automatically. And so on and so forth. For every water closet top out, I want to order this. For every kitchen sink on the top out phase, on the final phase, I want to order these items. And you can, of course, you build this list down here. You just type in the quantity, and then as you begin typing down here, it'll automatically pull up the items that match what you've typed. And you can continue to type, or you can go down and select from the list, just press enter, and there it is. There's your item in the list. Nice. And of course you can remove them from the list as well. Down here, this represents the entire project. In other words, for every slab, not based on any particular fixture, but based on the entire project, I want to order this material for the whole project, for the slab phase. I want to order this for the top out phase and this for the final phase. That list is currently empty. The way you would read down here is for every 4 feet of horizontal DWV, 1.5 inches, I want to order whatever's in this box here. Which is empty currently, but let's say, and you select from the different pipe sizes. You may want to have a totally different list for the 2-inch vertical DWV, horizontal water distribution. You can have a different list here. A typical item might be every 4 feet. I might order a 1 1/2 riser clamp, or let's see what we got here. And if what you're ordering is not in the list already, it'll allow you to add that. Let's cancel that. Let's call it a
understand.
1 tab. Let's see here. 1 1/2 riser clamp, and add item to list. It'll give you the opportunity to set up your prices for it or whatever, or you can go ahead and add it as it is, and it'll put that in the list. And then so well, that item doesn't exactly go with that, but you can see what I mean.
Yeah, I understand. I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Now, can you make a custom fixture? Like, let's say I want to use a mop instead of, I don't see that up there.
Absolutely. You would go to List, Fixtures, and select what fixture type you want.